to actually introduce tonight. But before we get to that, a couple of people who are already a part of this family just to begin to share some of their results. See, that's something that we attach to, that your family, your friends decided that they wanted to bring you on, and they said, and you said, well, I don't know exactly what it is. So let me see. I got a few hands raised. Onika, are you here? Let me go ahead and unmute you. Onika, speak. I want to make sure that we're able to hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Onika, I have a few questions for you. See, there's some people on the line right now, and they got invited to something. They don't know what they got invited to, right? So I have a few questions to ask you. One, how long have you been a part of this family?
I started last year, maybe October.
October, okay. Yeah. Onika, and I got another question for you. So you've been a part of this since October. And since October, how have you felt, and how would you begin to explain our family to someone else?
Okay, so first of all, when I joined in October, I wasn't really tapped in. I was there. I was, looking at some classes. I was doing some things, and it was going okay. But then I got connected to DSN and the great Dr. Spills. And from then on, that was around like February, March. Since then, it's been absolutely amazing. I didn't really see a lot of results before, but I know that was on me because I just was not tapped in. I was distracted. I was unfocused. I have 6 children, and I just was allowing them to take more of the time that, that I really should have been putting into my studying. But once I got with the family, it's like everybody was just like encouraging, and everybody was like, hey, get on these calls. Hey, try these trades. Hey, all these different things. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I was waiting on. So as soon as I tapped in and started really taking initiative and taking advantage of the things that were offered to us, it's been amazing since then. It's absolutely amazing. I am well on my way to quitting my JOB. And my JOB is mine because I work for myself, and I still want to quit because the time that this is allowing me to have with my children that I didn't have before because of my job is what really, really, really hit home for me.
Wow, that's a lot. It's a lot to be at home for your children and to get rid of your just over broke. That's what we call jobs. So I'm so grateful that you have attached to the right network, the amazing Dr. Spiller, in order to be able to not just change your life, but change the trajectory of your children's lives. So if that was one thing that you can share with a person who is coming in, what would be that one thing that you'll share?
Come in open-minded. Come in and know that this is a skill that is everlasting. Looking at all the news lately with the recession maybe coming in, with inflation increasing, normally those things will just depress you. But when you know that you are connected to the DSN network, and it's not just Dr. Spills, it's his entire educators, everybody, right? So it's like, just come in focused, get ready to learn something that you will forever be able to make money in and create that generational wealth, just like you said, for your children, for your children's children, and to keep it going.
Wow. Thank you, Onika, for sharing your testimony. We totally appreciate that. Wow. I mean, it's nothing more that we can say, right? So listen, let me go ahead and make sure that you are, okay. We have someone coming to you right now. Listen, I want to make sure that I get this very clear. If you have anybody around you, I need you to tell them to give you 20 minutes. If you have a TV on, cut it off. If you have your phone, cut it on silent. We need your undivided attention for 20 minutes. Because if you ever wanted an extra check, if you ever wanted to change your life, if you ever wanted to be able to make it through this recession that's coming up, I need you to take 20 minutes of your time and I need you to pause, because that's something that's coming in front of you and that's greater that can help you. But I need you to be aware and listening, because something could be right in your face and you have distractions around you. And I need you to take 20 minutes so that you're undistracted, because the person that's coming before you is the uncle that you wish that you had. The person that's coming before you is the person that's not about to just change your life, but going to change everybody's life around you if you just listen for the next 20 minutes. The person that's coming before you is going to teach you not just about money, because money is wealth is more than just money. The person that's coming before you is getting ready to move you up out where you are that you've been praying for. It's getting ready to bless you with a vehicle, because this vehicle is going to get you everything that you wanted. So if you have been praying, if you have been sitting still, if you have been on your job because somebody told you this was the way to go and you didn't have no way out, I'm telling you right now, give yourself 20 minutes of undivided attention so that you can hear something that's coming your way. Now, I'm so grateful for the person that's coming up right now. His name is Dr. Raphael Spiller. He is the GOAT. He is the genius. He is the creator behind everything that you just heard from the young lady, Onika. And I want you to just give his undivided attention. He comes as not just a father and a husband, but he is our leader. He is everything to us. And I'm so happy and grateful to be here right now to introduce to all of you the greatest to ever do it. Dr. Rex Spiller. Are you there?
Oh my God, Brianna, girl, you got me sounding like I walk on water.
I mean, we close. We real close.
Right there. Well,
let me first say
thank you, Onika, for that awesome testimony. I'm sitting up here and I was writing some people who I invited to the call. And I said, you got to hear this testimony from a young lady who's been a part of our network and see that she's making money. Hey, if you are a guest on the line today, if you've been invited by one of our family members, type in the number 1. If you're a guest on the line today, invited by one of our family members, type in the number 1. I want to see who's here. You can use the group chat feature to type in number 1. Thank you so much. Many of you that are hearing about this from what we call our DRIP campaign. And as we are sharing with so many people the success that we're having, we can't help but it's really becoming popular. I want to ask you a question today. How many of you have at least heard about Forex or heard about people trading in Forex, but you kept saying, I don't know if this is for me? I know that there's some people in here today that at least have said one time or another, I don't know if I can do this. I've heard about this. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if this is for me. Is it time consuming? Is it going to take me a lot of time to do this? So and so on. There are many of you who think that, felt that. Well, I'm here today to share with you. In 2016, I knew nothing about trading. I was invited to sit down to actually view the trading opportunity. And the first thing I said was, ooh, this sounds like math. Poverty always has a rejection. I'm going to be honest with you. And that's what I was, because me and my wife were poor and frustrated. But poverty typically has a rejection. It doesn't even have to hear everything, because as soon as poverty hears something that's unfamiliar to it, poverty typically rejects it. And that's what I was ready to do. I'm so glad that I didn't. I'm so glad that the natural response is like, oh, this sounds like a pyramid. Or the natural response to, oh, I don't know if I have the time. Or the natural response to, oh, that sounds complex. Or the natural response to, oh, I'm not interested in that. Those are my natural responses to opportunities that will bring me financial opulence, financial wealth. And I was always saying no. This time I was in a situation where, how many of y'all know, you can be doing good in life, but when poor hits you, po hits you. See, I didn't get hit by poor, I got hit by po. It hit me so hard it knocked the O and the R off. And me and my wife were homeless. We had lost our dream home, and we were living in a small apartment. We moved from an 8,000 square foot home to a 2,000 square foot apartment. And I'm going to tell you one thing that I can tell you, honest God truth, that was hard. It was hard for my ego as a man. It was hard for me as a father to bring my children into this into a dire situation. I'm trying to, how in the hell did I get to this place? And some of y'all may be like that. Then some of you may be in a great place. You may not be in a popular situation, but you're in a situation where time is very important, and you find out you're not being able to spend that time with the people that you love or care about the most. See, guys, it doesn't matter where you are, but we're all in a situation where we're watching inflation, watch this now, whoop our tails at the gas tank. How many of y'all are feeling these gas tank prices? Guys, it's not going to get better. The dollar actually tanked today even more. And the buying power, the purchasing power of your dollar is getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Can I tell you why the purchasing power of your dollar is getting weaker? It's because the federal government printed too much money to bail us out in 2008. They never recouped that. They spent too much money to bail us out in the pandemic. They never recouped that. And as they flooded all this money into the market, to be able to get this money out of the market, they have to raise up the price of raise up the interest rate, raise the price of inflation. And as they raise up inflation, the dollar's decreasing. That's why you're seeing $5 at the pump, $6 at the pump, simply because the dollar is not worth what it used to be worth, and people are feeling it right now. Some of you are feeling it at the grocery store. How many of you have seen the difference? Talk to me in this group chat. At the grocery store, you've seen the prices of your groceries even raise. Why? Because import and export is at an all-time high. Guys, you're feeling it whether you know it or not. You're feeling it. You're not really saying it, but you're feeling it. You're seeing it when you slide your credit card for groceries. You're seeing it when you slide your credit card for regular item goods. Guys, what's happening? They're sucking the money out of the economy, but you know what they didn't do? They didn't raise our pay. Many of you right now in this situation where you've seen your money sucked up, but they didn't raise your pay. They didn't raise your money. They didn't increase your income. They didn't increase your bottom line. And as inflation is increasing and the dollar's decreasing in value, I came with a solution, a real one. I want to teach you how to multiply your money. In a recession, 2016, when I learned how to trade, I became one of the top traders in my particular company. I was awarded Chairman Trader of the Year right here at this company just because of what I've done. Now, the company I'm with is called iMarkets. iMarkets is watch this now, is an educational platform that teaches you how to trade in the foreign exchange market. This educational platform right now has opened the doors for African-American men like myself to develop a skill to where I didn't have to go to a job corps to get it. I started learning how to trade, and as I learned how to trade, guys, I made 5 figures, 6 figures, 7 figures as a result, and I'm helping other people do the same. Now, why are you being invited? Because I told your family and friends how simple this is, and now they believe me, and now they're inviting you, and I'm gonna tell you why. I need you to hear this, especially for those who think about dropping off this call. I told your family this. I say, whoever you don't rescue is who you're gonna have to bail out. I'm gonna say it one more time. Whoever you don't rescue with the information we're giving is who you're gonna have to bail out in this next season. The person that you don't deliver right now is the person that when you get delivered is gonna need a loan in this next season, a loan that they can't pay back. I wish I had me 5 people who would listen to my voice right now and know that who you don't pull out is who you're gonna have to bail out. I need y'all to catch that. And it doesn't matter if you agree with me, just constantly look at the pump, just constantly look at your job, constantly look at your income, and it's not getting better. Who you don't pull out, you're going to bail out. And your family member sent you a group text, sent you a text that says, hey, why don't you take some trades from a copy-paste program? Our master traders are sending out trades. All we're doing is setting it and forgetting it. We're making money. Here's a way to make some extra part-time income without actually having to get a job. Is there anybody listening to me? You would like to make a part-time income right from your computer, right from your phone, right from your desktop, right from your laptop, right from your iPad? Guys, I need you to get this. This is the new way to earn income. The new way to earn income is going to be from your desktop. If your iPhone is not an ATM, watch this now, it's a bill. If your smartphone is not an ATM, it's a bill. And I'm trying to tell you, Ashley, she knows this. Many of you right now have a smartphone that's not creating residual. What if I show you how to turn your smartphone into a residual income machine? Catch that. I want to turn your smartphone into a residual income machine. How? By teaching you how to trade. I want to ask you a question. Just two. Two questions I'm asking you tonight. It's going to seem funny, but I still have to ask it anyway because this is who I am. I know you're going to trip when I ask, but I got to ask anyway. Do you know your colors? Like that picture in the back. Can you see the red in that picture? Can you see the green in that picture? Can you see the yellow in that picture? That picture there is me in the back. It has a combination of red, green, and yellow. Can you see those colors? If you can differentiate between colors, watch this, I can teach you how to trade. There's only two colors you're going to need to learn, red and green. The next thing I'm going to ask you, can you recognize shapes like lines, triangles, squares, and arrows? Can you recognize shapes, lines, squares, triangles, and arrows? I created a software that is sweeping the country. It's become viral. What's happening is I'm teaching people how to trade through a kindergarten concept. A kindergarten concept. What do you mean? I want to show you what I'm talking about. This is why everybody's excited. This is what I've done. I've created a software where we're using lines. And I'm going to ask you a question. How many of y'all can see this line? And can you see what color it is? Can you tell me what color that line is? Who can type in there what color this line is? I'm just asking. All right. Do you see what the color of this line is? I told you this is simple. Who can tell me what color that line is? Okay. And this is my software. I'm going to ask you a question. How many of you right now can see that both of these lines are red? Who can see that both of these lines are red? All I'm asking is, can you see that both of these lines are red? If you can, please type in number 1 in the group chat. I just want to see who's here. Type 1 in the group chat if you can see that both of these lines have turned red. Okay. Now, guys, this is my software. The people who are looking at this today have learned how to trade by matching these two lines, that when this line turns red and this line turns red, it's time to sell. And when they sell, all they do is press a button that says sell. I want to ask you this question, family and friends. That's why your family is excited. Can you match lines? Can you match the line? And then when the line turns color green, you get out. But when it turns red, you get in. Get in what? See, guys, what I have people doing is making money every day. If the person invited you to this call showed you their results, they invited you to this call showing their results because they knew what you were going to ask them. How much money you made? How much money is people making? That's typically the first thing they ask. So I asked them to do me a favor so that you won't hit them with that question. Can you send them a screenshot? Can you send them some screenshots of what you're doing? Can you send some screenshots of what other people are doing? Can you send some screenshots so the last question they're going to ask you is, are people making money? Can I ask y'all a question here today? If there was a way for you to make money matching lines because your friends and family is already doing it, if you could say yes to that, I'm just asking, would you type the number 2? Come on, type number 2. If you could match lines and make money, that's what your family's doing. Y'all probably thought this was going to be difficult. You probably thought your family was getting ready to show you something that was high class and people are doing. No, I want you to know that my students are making thousands of dollars a day, hundreds of dollars a day from doing this, not just the ones that just sent you. If you're making money during this program, type in the number 3. I need everybody to see this, especially the skeptics who are getting ready to go back to something that's not working. I need the skeptics to see the 3 so the person that sent them will also see that, hold on, it's just not them making money. All these people making money? Yes. 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 The real question is, will you let us help you make it? We only need 24 to 48 hours to show you what to do. Some of you can start, if you have any trading experience or previous trading experience, I can have you making money in 24 to 48 hours. I'm gonna say it again, 24 to 48 hours. Well, you know, it's a cost associated with it, so let's jump right into it. One of the reasons why I like doing this is because of how inexpensive it is. There are trading courses out there, $5,000, $10,000. No, this is the Walmart trading plan. It's only $250 to get started. Watch this now. And it's less than $250 a month to keep the subscription. So it's less than $250 to get started. I'm talking about less than a pair of Jordans. There's some Dunks, less than a Louis Vuitton purse. I can teach you how to buy Louis Vuitton just by subscribing as a customer. Come on. The only thing that's stopping you right now is you thinking that you have a better way than what we're offering, but yet here someone is showing you it only takes a couple of minutes a day to make this money. There are people who were struggling before they got in my program, and now they're in my program. They're making money from my program. I also have a 2 and free scholarship. Let's say you don't want to pay the subscription at all. I will waive that for you with our 2 and free program. Now you don't have any subscription at all. See, I'm gonna take away all the excuses so that you can't say you can't do this. We can waive the monthly subscription, and then you just pay the $250 one time and you're good to go permanently in this learning program. All you gotta do is activate our 2 and free scholarship, and then you're not even paying your subscription. So this is why we're so popular, because people are using the 2 and free program and they're not paying a subscription. They're making money without having to pay anything. Can I ask you a question, guys? If there was a way for you to make money matching colors and you don't have to recruit anybody, I'm gonna say that one more time. Let's try it again. I just said you don't have to recruit anyone, but you can make money matching colors, but you don't have to recruit anyone. How many of y'all have heard these before? And people say, you gotta recruit, you gotta bring people in. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have to bring anybody in. The only person you need to bring in is you. Now we can teach you how to trade, and you ain't got to talk to nobody. Matter of fact, you can make money and never tell nobody nothing, so they'll never know that you got it. Now I want you to hear this. The reason why this is so popular, because I have people starting with less than $50, but I tell them $50, you're going to be making what, $1 to $3 a day. I have people who start with $100. I had a young lady that started with $300 a month ago, and she's up $1,200. It's not about how much you have, it's about how bad you want to live better. It's not about how much you have, guys. We got to stop that. Everybody think you got to be rich to do this. No, you just got to be consistent to do this. It is not about being rich, it's about being consistent. Can we get you to be consistent? We would like to show you, because what we do is we take you step by step to help you become a consistent and profitable trader. We're going to plug you into our programs. We have homework, we have live trading programs. We take you by the hand. See, while you're on this call, there's really only 3 things that people ask every time they hear something like this. The first question is, are people making money? Well, I think you just saw people are making money. There's only 3 things y'all gonna ask. It's not deep. Y'all only ask the 3 things. Who making money with this? Well, I think we just showed you that there are people here making money from what we're doing. You can ask that question. The next thing is, this is all you really want to know, let's just be honest, is it simple? Are they making money? Number 1. Number 2, is it simple? Yes, it's simple. Can you copy? Listen, if you ain't cheating, you ain't winning. I know y'all don't agree with that, but I want to say this. I didn't grow up the smartest in school. I didn't graduate magna cum laude. I graduated thank you laude. And some of y'all gonna catch that on the way home. And I'm gonna hear this. Listen, I'm gonna ask you a question. If I went to the gym and I worked out for you and you lost weight, how many of y'all think that would be a good idea? If I went to the gym and I did the Stairmaster for you, how easy would that be to lose weight? If I got up and worked out for you, could you lose weight? Who wouldn't want that plan? That'd be easy. Well, let me show you what I've done with trading. Instead of you taking the time to look out for the trades, how about I send the trades to you, and all you gotta do is copy what we send, and you can earn and learn at the same time. Now there's no way you can say no. Why? Are people making money? Yes. Is it easy? Yes. Why? Because someone's going to send you trades every day. How many of y'all are taking out trades every day? Type in the number 2. We're going to send you trades every day to help you along the process. Because see, that's the third thing you want to know. The first thing you want to know is, are y'all making money? Number 2, is it easy? Because I really don't have the time. Some of these people are trading and it only takes them a few minutes to trade. And number 3, will you help me? I don't want to join this and be lost. And I want to tell you this right now, that's not going to happen with our system. With our system, we're going to hold you by the hand and take you through this program step by step to help you become a consistent and profitable trader. That's what's unique about us, is we hold you by the hand. We have small study groups. If you don't like the big, large group, we have the small study groups. We have new traders orientation where you can plug into it and we start getting you orientated on how to start trading in this market. Guys, there's nothing better than what we have in the industry abroad. Now, the question is, since your family is showing you this, or a friend or a relative or someone you just met, here's the real question. Can I help you? Can I help you change your life with this skill? Will you let me, and this is just being honest, I've done it for so many others, change your life with this skill? If the answer is yes, you need to get back with the person that invited you to this call and quit tripping. Why? You can get a refund in 7 days. And if you don't like it, get a refund. You see how this is no threat to you? Get a refund in 7 days if you don't like it. But you can't say that no one's offering a solution in these recession times for you to do something different to bail you out when times get tougher. Because it's not going to get better, guys. Inflation is going to make this thing tough. They got to suck all this money out of the market. And you know how they're going to suck it out? With inflation. I want you to join us today. If you're going to join us today, get with the person. But this is what I want you to do. Guys, don't take for granted that they're going to say yes. If you invited someone to this call, you need to call them now and get them started. We got another call taking place at 8 o'clock. We share this all day, 2 times a day to get people active, ready, and involved with what we're doing. Here's my real question. Are you the one that we've been looking for? Or should we look for another? That's it. Because someone's going to do this. I would really like for that to be you. If you say yes, welcome to our family. Welcome to our trade community. Welcome to our family that's going to teach you a skill that's going to change your life forever. On behalf of all of our students that's a part of the Doc Spills Network, iMarkets Live, that's a part of this academy, the Colors Movement, I want to thank you so much for joining us. I hope I said something to make you think. If you have any questions, I promise the person that invites you can give you more information. But while you're thinking about what's already winning for others, I think right now the apprehension now is simply you wondering if you can. And you can because we're going to send you the trades to make sure you can. Yes, we can together. On behalf of all of us, my name is Doc Spills. I look forward to seeing you very soon, but really on the other side of your yes. All right, thank y'all so much for being on the call. My name is Doc Spills. On behalf of me and my co-host, Brianna, and the entire Doc Spills Network, we love you and we look forward to seeing you at the top.